As I left high school and began undergrad, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that it would not involve science. Well, 9 years later, after a bachelor's of athletic training and a doctorate in physical therapy, I can certainly tell you that God had a plan that was different than mine. In fact, I often say that God took me through the back door into a route that He already had planned for me. This can be apparently seen when I look at the 7 domains of professional leadership as defined by the APTA. In fact, I see that God has been working in me to develop these traits for quite some time. My integrity and social responsibility have developed in part through my participation with my local Christian church. By serving the Lord, I have been able to also develop a love for and proficiency for serving those in my community. Through coursework and group projects throughout the IU program, I have honed my accountability and excellence skills in order to show up every day and produce quality work that my classmates would be proud of. My professional duty has grown through clinical practice. For example, I have been pushed out of my comfort zone when I must stand by a patient at the toilet to keep them safe while they go duty. Clinical time has also developed my compassion and caring, as well as my understanding of what caring even means. For example, I've learned how to speak to people and convince them to do physical activity when they do not want to. Even though they don't want to, this is caring for them, as I know it will benefit them physically in the long run. I've also learned to care for more than just the physical side of people during my summers working at a youth camp, and sometimes assisting those who struggled with depression and suicidal ideations. Altruism, however, is the one domain that I have never fully understood how to attain. As a human, I believe that I naturally look out for myself and my family first. Natural selection, however, as Darwin describes it, suggests that altruism would be a trait that probably should have been weeded out of the human race by now. The APTA believes that all physical therapists should be capable of placing the interests of patients above their own. I do not believe that I am capable of doing this on my own. But, with the Holy Spirit strengthening me to love people as He does, I have become capable of placing others' interests above my own. So as I move on from the IU DPT program, I wish to continue to live out the core values of professional leadership. I have signed on for my first PT position with a company because it absolutely places integrity, compassion, and altruism above the bottom line. As my career progresses, I will continue to be involved with similar organizations that proclaim people are greater than money. I will be involved in a church that gets outside of its own walls to help assist with the pain and hurting in the community. I will live so to lead my family and others around me to make the world a better place by focusing daily on the core values of the APTA. This is the course that God had planned for me well before I had ever imagined it.